hardcore boxing news, and that's what's up, man.
Hey, Dad. It's $1.
And that's what's up, man. Okay, you gonna come on here and just break news just like that, huh?
This is $1.
Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. What you got going on, bro? We out of here. Hey, it's your boy Jay, hardcore boxing news. Back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can hear the sound of my voice right now, that is letting me know that God is giving you a grand opportunity to do it one more again. He is giving you another opportunity to just love on him. He's giving you another opportunity to just get life right. He's giving you another opportunity to ask for forgiveness. He's giving you another opportunity to forgive someone else. He's giving you another opportunity to start that new business. He's giving you another opportunity to get rid of that toxic relationship. He's giving you another opportunity for opportunities, man. But listen here, man. I appreciate you all rocking out with me. Forgive my tardiness. Work went a little late for me this morning. You dig? And no, it wasn't a flat tire mic rim, but I did have to add some transmission fluid, so that's not good. But it is what it is, man. Good morning, Lottie Dottie. I think we got a birthday today, too. Is it Lewis 4500 birthday today? Someone's birthday today, man, and we're going to celebrate it. We're going to celebrate it. So whoever birthday it is today, please let me know in the chat. I know somebody's birthday today. I know that much. And before we move any further, man, let's get some morning motivation, and then we're going to hang out. How about that? Then we're going to hang out, because that's what we do best. We hang out, and we talk boxing, we talk life, and data and data and all that good stuff. So what do we have for morning motivation today? I was listening to this one, and I was like, you know what? I like that, man. Sometimes we don't recognize who we are and what we are and our capabilities, man. So let me play this for y'all real quick. Let it go.
Time I got my hands on an iPad, yeah, back when it was still new, still shiny, still the thing everybody was talking about, I had a flight to catch. I was headed out to preach, and I thought to myself, let me try this thing out. Let me preach from my iPad today. Might as well get with the times. So there I was, sitting on the plane with this piece of fresh technology in my hands, feeling like I was ahead of the game. The guy next to me looked over. You could tell he was a tech guy, glasses, wires, probably coded his dreams. He saw my iPad, and I saw his eyes light up. He leaned in and asked, "How do you like it?" I said, "Man, it's great. I'm still learning, but I use it for my Bible notes, and I play Angry Birds and Fruit Ninja with my 5-year-old. And just like that, the light in his eyes dimmed. He didn't say, "Oh, that's nice," or smile politely. No, this man looked straight at me and said with real disappointment, "You're using that thing far beneath its full potential." Now that may not have meant much to him beyond a tech critique, but something about those words hit me in the chest. Far beneath its full potential. I sat with that. I rode the rest of that flight in silence, not because I was embarrassed by the games I played or the simplicity of my usage, but because that phrase started to echo inside me, not about the iPad, but about my own life. And it made me wonder, has God ever looked at me, looked at you, and thought the same thing? Have you ever considered that you, just like that device, were built with capabilities far beyond what you're currently tapping into? That the creator of the universe didn't form you with limited design, but instead placed resurrection power, eternal vision, and kingdom purpose inside of you.
Wow, 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 wow. When I listened to that, man, that was heavy because how many of us are working below the level we actually should be working on? And I'm talking about the capacity, man. Are you selling yourself short? Are you not using everything that God has given you to use? Are you utilizing all your talents, man? Or are you selling yourself short, man? Because you feel though that you're not worthy. Trust and believe. If God gave it to you, man, you are worthy. You just got to build that confidence up within yourself and started showing these talents, God given talents that He has given to you to lend to the world, man. If He give it to you, He wants you to utilize it, man. Hopefully that hit somebody this morning, man. I know it hit me. I know it hit me this morning, man, when I was watching. I love listening to Denzel, man. I'm to the point now where I just feel like this man is like the most smartest man in the universe, man. He's been a hell of an actor, and now he's a preacher. I'm not sure if he's a pastor, but I know he's a preacher, and he's also a motivational speaker. And I'm gonna tell you, I sit and listen to his stuff daily, and yo, I don't know if this man is getting this stuff straight out of a book or is it from experiences or what. But trust and believe, man. The game that he is spitting is, man, it hits home every day for me, man. It hits home for me every day. You know what I mean? Because I believe in upward mobility. Y'all. I believe in getting better every day. I believe in being better than the guy I was yesterday. You know what I mean? It's so important, man. And I challenge myself every day. You know, I don't beat myself up. I used to, but now, man, I every day I try to add more to me and be better than I was yesterday, man. You dig? And trust and believe. I got a long damn way to go. You dig? But I got great people around me, so I know I will be able to ascertain all the things that God has installed in me. Is that a word? What's up? It is hangout time, man. Who is in the building this morning, man? I need to know who is rocking out with me this morning, who talking shiznick this morning, who having a good day, who woke up on the wrong side of the bed. We're about to find out all that stuff right now. Let me put this on my phone so that way I have a lot going on. Let me see. Uh, the person that's birthdays today. Did you put it in the chat? I believe it's supposed to be Lewis 4500, but I'm not sure. Whoever birthday it is today, please put it in the chat so we can recognize you, so we can celebrate you. Please do that. I'm trying to log in right now. Da, da, hold on. News 45. Trying to log in, y'all. Come and bang. Man, I need to get the pin code. Need that pin code. All righty. Got that. You got to forgive me, man. You know, I be talking out loud. Y'all know I can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time, so bear with me. I want to get the roll call, and it's easier for me to do it on my phone opposed to trying to do it on this computer because you know I be like backwards. All righty. So yeah, the first person in the building this morning. Wait a minute, that can't be right. It's showing me. It's saying Talib Cunningham was the first, but I know that's not true because that says 8:36, and that's a few minutes ago. All right, here we go. We getting it. We're gonna get it together now. We're gonna get it together. All right. First person in the building today. We know who it is. You know it's Mike Rim. Yes, indeed. It's Mike Rim. It's him. He said, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Then we got my guy, Lewis 4500 in the building. He said, yo, 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 good morning. Hardcore Boxing News. Thank God it's Friday. Then we got all things. Hashtag AMCFSG. Said, good morning, Hardcore Boxing. Hang out. Hit the like button. What he said, y'all. And the Jab Queen, girl, you was missed yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, before yesterday. You weren't in the hangout. I felt a difference. Well, I'm glad you're back, sis. Good to see you back in the building. You can't be doing that now. You know, you got to send in call in. You got to call in. Let us know you ain't going to be in there. She said, salute everyone. Happy Friday. All right, who else up in Chia? We got All Access International Senior Cobb, and you know he gonna have some shiznick. He said, it's Friday. Good mother effing morning, family. Please excuse my language to all the church folks, but today is the day that God has made, so let's rejoice and be glad in it. Lord have mercy. Only senior. Only senior. But you know what? That is upward mobility for him, y'all, for sure. That's first time I ever seen him say that. First time I ever seen him say that. He said, rejoice and be glad in it. Okay, senior, I see you. Boy, I ain't seen you in a minute either, man. We got to hook up, bro. You know what I mean? Come take me for a ride in the new Blicky, man. You know what I'm saying? We only live in the same state. We got the Melanin Queen, 27. Say, good morning, Jay, in the Hangout family. Happy Friday. Peace and blessings. Good morning to you, sis. Always a pleasure. Who else up in chair this morning? Let's see. There go my right-hand man, G Peasy. I just talking about you this morning. I said I had to go get my hair cut and get a shave. I said I'm bringing sexy back. I gotta go see G Peasy, get me a haircut, get me shaved up. You know, I normally don't do that unless I'm on my way to a fight or something, man. But I was telling one of my friends this morning, I told her, yeah, I'm about to bring Big Sexy back. He said, yo, 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 what it do, my hardcore family, in the words of Prince Hakeem. I'm so happy to be here. For sure. For sure. Define Honorary is in the building. Puerto Rico in the house. He said, good morning to the JBT community, and God bless you all. Bless you too, my brother. Yes, indeed. Our roving reporter for Puerto Rico. Hey. Melanin Queen say good morning and salute to the Mighty Warriors, a.k.a. Peekaboo Shorties. For sure. Mike Rim say, if it's another flat tire, Sally is definitely involved. Man, y'all got to stop putting Sally. I ain't got no Sallys, y'all. I ain't got no Sallys. That's for senior. Senior got all the Sallys. That's why I ain't got one. Senior got all the Sallys. T Hill, my California Connect is in the building. He said, Jay Hardcore, my guy. Good morning, family. Good morning to you, broski. All right, who else up in chair this morning, man? Talib Cunningham. He's like, morning. You done woke up on the wrong side of the bed. He's like, morning. Not even a good morning. He's like, morning. Good morning to you, construction shawty. Yes, indeed. All right, who else up in here, man? Lewis 4500 said Melanin Queen. Good morning. You don't even see nobody else up in here, y'all. You just see the Melanin Queen. We got who else we got up in cheer? Frequent flyer in the building. He said, salute OG, salute back at you. All right, who else up in cheer? Cooking with CER, sir. He said, Jen got memory loss. Shake my head. Hopefully he recovers soon. Okay, Cooking. Cooking been in here before, so I don't have to give him the new people's speech. Okay, let me see. Lewis 4500 said my birthday is tomorrow. I know your birthday tomorrow, but we say we celebrating it today, bro, because the hangout ain't on Saturdays. So how old you gonna be so I can beat up on this bag, man? How old you gonna be so I can beat up on this bag, sir? Yes, indeedy. All right. We got Jab Queen in the building. She was AWOL on us the other day, but she back. She back. She got something to say too. What she say? She said hardcore boxing hashtag JB. I was in the hiding these haniacs on my back for my interaction with Bill. Oh yeah. The haniacs was on you. They was on your head. Oh my goodness. I gotta get old Trill Bill back in the hangout. You know, when Trill Bill in the hangout, even Bill when he get in, he act right when he in the hangout. He act right when he in the hangout. We don't get none of that shenanigans when he in the hangout, man. It's that chi. Something about that hangout chi to make people act right. Act right. Because we don't have problems over here. Very seldomly we even get trolls. Now, I'm about to get a bunch of them now since I said that. But we don't get none of that stuff, man. The hangout is just a different place. You dig? It's grown folks conversation, man. And trust and believe. If you do come up in here, Melanin Queen, we'll hit you with the boobop bang quickly. Quickly. All right, what else we got? Did Lewis 4500 say how old he gonna be? What else? Let's see. Aunt McQueen in the building. Breakdown Shawty in the building today. What it is, what it shall be. Somebody explain to me what it is right now. Good to see you, Aunt McQueen. I gotta give you a call too, man. We ain't rapped in a minute, Jack. It's been a minute. Need to call you and get some of that benevolent knowledge. How about trying to use one of Thomas Hill words and shit? T Hill said, "What you know about Sally from the alley?" Oh Lord, not Sally from the alley. We at least try to keep her from the valley, not the alley. You don't want no alley Sallies, man, for sure. You be down bad for a minute. Oh, he 45, 40 fizzle. Man, I remember when I used to have a 45. Boy, them blickies are big too, boy. Yes, indeed. Lewis 4500 say 52. That's right. I remember him saying he's gonna be 52. Well, I'm gonna beat that bag up right after we finish with she said Thomas Hill, Haneyacks and Haneyites cult member, whatever you want to call them. I call them crazy. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, them Haney fans, not all of them, because we got some Haney guys that's up in here, man, and they nowhere near like some of those fanatics. Y'all know that's the real word of fan. Fan is just the root word of fanatic. Yeah. That's why I don't call myself a fan. I'm a supporter. I'm not nobody's fanatic. Except what's that chick name, man? Slender girl. Dang, Remo put a video, or I put a video in the chat the other day in the Hangout chat, the Apple chat. What's her name, man? She just did a video with Sierra. Yeah, I'm a Sierra fan, big time, boy. For sure. Lewis 4500 said, I know one name Bill won't be mentioning Brian Norman Jr. Yeah, we're going to talk about Brian Norman today, for sure. Let me see. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to actually drop a link today. But keep in mind, if I drop the link, your face got to be in the place. Y'all know I don't talk to dots. Just letting you know. Aunt McQueen said, Lewis 4500, sipping this black coffee, enjoying the company of you fine folks. Yes, indeed. I got me some Jamaican coffee, man. Matter of fact, I'm supposed to be getting some Jamaican coffee. Uh, 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 Hold on, what we got? Who else up in here? Cut Creator in the building. What up, Cut Creator? He said Devin ain't going to fight B. Norman no time soon. Okay. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Did I speak to everybody? Did I speak to everybody? Did we get everybody? Melanin Queen said, ugh, the lack thereof reception in this office won't allow me to be great. Don't speak against yourself, girl. We gonna bond out that what you call them, man. We're gonna make sure that that Wi-Fi at your job get better. We're gonna have to send waves that way. All right, look like I done spoke to everybody that I can see. Now let's speak to the people we can't see. You know who they are. Our mighty warriors, the ones that like to watch. Shout out to my watchers, man. Shout out to my peekaboo crew. Yes, indeedy, man. Always love my mighty warriors and my peekaboo crew, man. Always bringing up the viewership. You dig? Yes, indeedy, man. And I appreciate you. Shout out to the closet JBT channels, man. You dig? Yeah. You know who they are, man. They closet JBTers. They got channels and everything. They in here every morning. Has never said one single word. You dig? But I get it. They want to make sure they get all the latest news in the morning and cop my stilo. I've been seeing a lot of people lately doing a lot of hangout stuff, man. You dig? But it's flattery. You dig? Yeah. They say duplication is the best way of flattery, something like that. Box is Jaguar in the building. He a peekaboo too. Always in the building. You dig? Shout out to Box and Jaguar being around for a minute. Definitely a foundational shorty. I appreciate you. He said Tank and Lamont talking crazy today early. Oh yeah? Send that to me, man. Instagram me or something like that. Or if you got my number, send it by that. But I want to see what they rapping about. When you started seeing stuff like that, that's letting you know that it's go time. When you started seeing someone that normally doesn't what the world I'm saying. Oh, utilize social media and they're a boxer and you started seeing them do little posts and this, that, and other, it's because they're about to have a fight. You dig? Earl Spence, he really don't do nothing until it's really time for him to have a fight. Then you'll see a lot of little posts and stuff like that. But guys like Tank and things like that, Tank don't really do social media. But when it's time for a fight to go down, that's when you started seeing him rapping and everything. But I'm gonna tell you, we're gonna do a show next week on Tank and Lamont Roach, man. And I'm gonna get a steam panel together. You dig? And we're gonna talk about this fight because trust and believe this is a very good match. Yeah. This is a very good match, man. And we're going to see skills at the next level. I don't know if we're going to see a KO, but with Tank, it's always possible. My biggest concern was wondering how Lamont Roach is taking this new fan, this new, I don't know what word I'm trying to use, but this stardom, this new stardom, you know what I mean? Because he was on tour like crazy. But one thing I think I see about him, he's level-headed. I think, okay, it's on Fight Hype. Who did it? Did Ron Was it? It's probably they probably went back and forth on Twitter, and I bet you that's where it's at. I bet you it started on Twitter, and then Fight Hype probably recorded it and then put it back out. You dig? But yeah. I'll find it. I'll find it. If somebody find it before me and you got my number, text it to me so we can play it for everybody, y'all. But yeah, he said, yeah, it's on Twitter. I don't even know if I got Twitter on my phone right now because you know I be jocking for space on my phone. So I put apps on my phone as needed. As needed for sure. But listen here, y'all. We're gonna celebrate our guy, Lewis 4500. He's turning 52 tomorrow. He's turning 52 tomorrow. And I'm gonna have to beat up on this bag real quick for my broski, man. Hold on one second. Da, 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 da. Hold it. Uh, 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 Hold on. Uh, uh, uh. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Hey, Lewis 4500, man. What's your cash app, bro? Put it in the chat for me. Give me your cash app so we can bless you, man. See if anybody will send you some dough, Ray me, Faso Latte. If you got a cash app, man, put it in the chat for me real quick. So I can get you set up, bro. Okay, let me see. And go. Okay. And all right. What am I doing? I hope I did this correctly. Let me hit save. There we go. All right, let me go back to the comments. Did he put his his cash app in? Let me see. I'm about to hit that bag 52 times, 52 times. Let me see. Let me see if he put his what you call him in yet. Okay. MMA Boxing Addict is back in the building this morning. He said, good morning from Fresno, California. Love, man. 6 o'clock in the morning. He could be any place, but he right here in the hangout, man. We appreciate you. We got another California in here too, T Hill. Foundational Shorty in the building. Jab Queen said, I got all of them. How do I get them to Hardcore Boxing News? Hashtag, you got what, sis? Well, send it to my Instagram. Hardcore Boxing News 51. I think that's me. And thank you to everyone. No need for cash. Send it to the show. See, look at that, man. That man too great. He too great. He too great. All right, love, but I tell you what, we're going to celebrate his birthday, and I'm about to beat that bag. I'm about to beat that bag short. I'm about to beat that bag shorty. Brother said, don't even worry about sending them bread. Send it to the channel, man. I ain't mad at him. All righty. Happy birthday, broski. Let me go get my Booba Bang apparatuses, man, so we can celebrate the big 52 for you. His birthday's tomorrow, y'all, but y'all know the hangout ain't on Saturdays. So we going to celebrate him today. B-More's only. Let me get my gear, y'all. All righty. All right. This Booba Bang beat is to celebrate our guy, Lewis 4500. He turned 52 years old. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 43, 44, 45, 6, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Happy birthday to you. 3, 54, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 1, 72. If you wonder why I always do numbers higher than what it's supposed to, I was brought up to always do more, always to do better. YSM in the building? YSM up in here? G Hackett up in here? Hell going on? What's up? My guy Jamil up in here. We got G Hackett up in the building. Showtime, the guys in the building. Hell going on? What is it, a block party? There's a block party up in here. I see we got Remo, the super producer, is in the building. Salute to Remo. Yes, indeed. All right. G Hackett trying to use that DC lingo, talking about what's up, Slim. You don't know about that. You don't know nothing about that, John. Them Philly guys, man, their conversation be deep. It be different, man. I be talking to my youngster Jamil, man, and his conversation, I'd be like, huh? Yes, indeed. Hope everybody finding for our tablets, man. Our guy Lewis 4500. Yeah, boy. Lewis 4500 turned 52 today, man. Good to see. Hey, I was watching. Y'all know me. I'm always scrolling and shit, man. And G, he said, who you got, Jahai or Truck? Yo, that's a tough one right there, man. That's a tough one. I don't know. I guess I'm a like. I'm gonna tell you, that's a 50-50. That's a 50-50, man. You know, I know people would say, Jay, you gotta go with Truck. But y'all know, I don't be biased in this thing, man. You know what I mean? Now, I'm down for Truck to win. If you ask me who I want to win, I want Truck to win. But when you asking me who I think gonna win, I can't just say Truck gonna win because I want Truck to win. I ain't did no X's and O's on this yet, but they both are at a point where they both need this win. They both need this win, man. You dig? You know what I'm saying? So, man, Lewis 4500 said, I'm going with Truck. And I know you is. You dig? You from B-more. But, you know what? I'm going to have to do some more X's and O's on. Well, you know what? I got to let y'all know today because tomorrow is the fight, right? Or is it tonight? Which one? Are they fight? Barbara D in the house. What's up, Queen? Yes, indeed. And we celebrated her birthday last Friday. Good to see you, sis. For sure. Good to see you, man. I love seeing all the people in the building hanging out on a Friday. Jess Do is in the building. What's up, Jess? Good to see another one of my little big homies, man. Yes, indeed. 4 o'clock shorty, if you will, man. And definitely always, if you looked up the word consistent, you probably see a picture of Jess Do boxing, man. Because if anything, that brother is very consistent, man. Shout out to him. Hey, we got a new guy in the building. We got Wafit in the building. We want to welcome Wafit to the Hardcore Hangout. Hey, Wafit, We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together, talk about this beautiful sport we love called boxing. We only got one rule around here, what fit? No hitting below the belt. I mean, we don't talk about nobody's mama up in here. Other than that, everything else is fair game, and we want to welcome Wafik into the hangout. And his first chatterman is, hey, what's I see you got a flag there, man. That's not an Italy flag, is it? Yeah, I'm showing my ignorance. I'm not sure what that flag is. Where you from, my bro? Let me know where you from. I'm interested for sure. Barbara D said, thank you all so much for my birthday wishes, everyone. Oh, it was a pleasure celebrating you, sis. For sure. For sure. Just do box and say the Rise podcast. Man, it's a 50-50 to me. It could go either way. I see what both can win. I don't know who to pick. I'm rocking with both. It's a tough one. I feel that you took the words exactly out of my mouth. Well said, man. Well said. But I'm definitely gonna have to go back and watch their last fights, man. They got to look at their last fight. Now, has Jahai fought since when he lost down in DC? I was actually at that fight, if I'm not mistaken. Has he fought since then? Somebody let me know in the chat, man, because I haven't been keeping up. Forgive me. Don't tar and feather me, y'all. Don't tar and feather me. These last 6 months been crazy in my life, man. Crazy, you know, man. So I done slowed down a lot. You know, I'm trying to get, not trying, because you know I don't like using that word, but I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? I just got bombarded with a lot of stuff, man. I was in a corner, man. It was like they was hitting me, man. But it all only did is made me stronger. You did. It only made me strong. I ain't talking about strong. I'm talking about scrong. Strong. It made me stronger. For sure, man. And y'all see the topic and title today. Brian Norman Jr. stops Sasaki. What's next for the champ? You know what I mean? And it's been a lot of people talking about the knockout. They're talking about it might be knockout of the year, blase. But what I have to say about that is this. He did what he's supposed to do with that, man. You don't play with your food. You got him out of there. When they put somebody in there that's not even on your level, you do not play with your food. You get them on out of here. They shouldn't have even been in the ring with me. You get them out of there. You did. So that's as much as I can give him for that. You dig? He's looking sharp. You dig? Physical specimen. You dig? You know what I mean? His last fight, I was impressed with as well. But what's next? Who's next? I like his little thing that he said about you know, when the weather gets bad, people run and grab their boots. You know what I'm saying? But clout chasing at his best. He know Boots is gone. Boots is gone to 54. He gone to 54. But you know what? Y'all fans are so fickle, man. If the shoe not fitting you, don't get it. But man, I'm hearing everybody, oh, he should have stayed at 47 so he can. But y'all was the same people a month ago talking about how he need to go to 54 because it ain't nothing at 47 for that. Me, first said it. I said he looked like a men among boys in 47. You did? Butterer. Now, since he's going to 54, we hear so much of this rhetoric now. Y'all never satisfied, man. Never satisfied. He should be in 54, man. I feel, though, that Boots has outgrown 47. The kid is huge, man. He's a big kid, man, for sure. And I think him being in 47 actually was hurting him more than helping him. If you understand what I'm saying, man. I feel though 47 was hurting him. I think we're going to see a better Boots at 54. Yeah, because I think the weight will be a big adjustment for him. And that's just my opinion. I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it either. But I feel though 54 is nice. I definitely want to see Boots against what's the Mexican kid name, man? I can't think of his name right now. The guy that we've been saying we want to see Boots fight anyway. I hope that's the first person that he fights. Somebody put it in the chat. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I just can't think of him now. He said that's the Palestine flag. Okay, you are the first person from there, Palestine. You're the first, man. I appreciate you being in the building, man. Yeah. I appreciate you being in the building, man, for sure. One thing about Virgil Ortiz. Thank you very much, Aunt McQueen. Aunt McQueen is just always on point, man. You dig? Always. Alicio Feliciano, where you been at? He said, we will see if Boots is what they say he is at 54. Can't wait to see that. Hey, 54 is smoking, baby. 54 is smoking, baby. I can't wait to see them all get in the mix and do what they do. 54 is the place it need to be. Yeah. Everybody in 54. Then Jamel Charlo, he stayed at 54, didn't he? So Jamel's there. I think that's the weight that Crawford should stay at. I don't think Crawford should be in 68, but I get it. The Do Re Mi Fa Sol La Ti is in fighting Canelo. Yo, but hey, have y'all been seeing the build-ups and everything? Boots gonna whip all their asses, OG. Okay. We will see, man. Hey, I'm a Boots guy. Y'all know I'm a Boots guy. You did? And I think he's talented as hell. Lately, I don't like how much he's been getting hit. But we got to take the bitter with the sweet, because we were like, yo, the real ones take chances and take risks. And that's what he's been doing. He's been taking chances and risks. And with that comes more hits, man. I mean, that's why Floyd Mayweather never really, he didn't really take risks. Floyd was into the pop shots and all that. Now, Pretty Boy would throw combinations, but you very seldom get to see money throw combinations, man, because in between combinations you can get punished. It is what it is. Aunt McQueen say Boots is so good. Hold on, let me see what he say. Everything moving so fast, y'all. Y'all comments moving so fast. He say, God damn. Hold it, y'all. Hold it. Bear with me, y'all. He said, Boots is so good. I found myself watching a compilation of him working the heavy bag last night. Yeah, Boots is amazing, man. The kid is amazing. D for the win. My DC, little big homie. What's up, man? And how pops? You's another one I got to give a call to. I got to get on my call game. Lately, I haven't been picking up the phone, man, and calling some people, man, and checking in on them. You dig? So you're another one I got to call this weekend as well. He said, just bag work, no fight. Yeah. Hey, man, I've been to the gym many a times to watch him beat that bag, man. And it's definitely just watching him work out. Just watching him work out, man. He takes no shortcuts, man. But he's definitely not a little dude. I was always, even a year and a half ago, wondering how in the hell he makes 47. Now, you know who's a big kid? Jaleel Hackett's a big kid. But shit, him and Boots about the same size. If Boots not a little bit bigger. Feliciano said Boots needs a tune-up to introduce him to 154, a top 15 contender. You know what? It seems like they don't believe in warm-ups to going into another weight division. Said Jay turned into DoorDash shorty. No time for the phone. Yeah, I am definitely addicted to DoorDash. I ain't gonna lie, Jack. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm gonna tell you, it takes you to some amazing places, man. I went into this place on Club Road yesterday, near Towson, and the sign said private and members only. Man, that place was amazing for sure. You dig? Aunt McQueen said doing Uber Eats as we speak. See, I haven't did Uber Eats yet. I've been approved, but I haven't done them yet. I actually heard that you get better bread with Uber Eats. So I'm definitely gonna have to get down. I'm really working on trying to get the Amazon Flex. That's what I'm on the list though for that. But I definitely want to get into that Amazon game. You did. GP said big homie Jay will hit you back though. Yeah. I'll hit you back. Sometime might be a day or two later, but I will return a call. You there? I ain't like seeing you. Hey, real quick, y'all. I seen something funny the other day, man. Actually, it was this morning. And y'all know I like comedy stuff and everything. So let me see. Is this one? Here it is right here. It ain't nothing boxing related. It's actually 85 South dudes, man. But I was watching this and I thought it was funny as hell, man. Check it out.
You do that, don't the wheelchair man? Don't you do that?
Wheelchair, you know I'm not smoking your shit. That's that handicap. I can't do
You
it.
got a blunt?
I'm not smoking that handicap. Hell
Man,
no.
give me that shit.
No. Los, don't hit that, boy. You tripping.
Carlos!
Carlos, don't
Don't
smoke.
do that! No.
Don't do
I'm
it.
not gonna smoke it. I had to get it off the street. Okay.
Don't hit that wheelchair, man. You hit that wheelchair, man. Your shit gonna.
Shit. Boy, you hit that wheelchair, man, your upper body gonna be strong than a motherfucker. Who the fuck rolled the blunt? Who rolled it, wheelchair man? Who rolled that shit for you, wheelchair man? He like, me. This nigga done rolled the blunt. You a real, and he like, give it back. He ain't bullshit. Wheelchair man, you better stop. You better stop rolling. They come to get that weed, but give it back. This nigga standing up. Oh! My nigga wheelchair man in the building. Why the fuck did he jump out that chair? I want to start praying right now. Lord, Heavenly Father, it was not my idea.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, I'm smoking this in case of emergencies.
Yo, them boys on 85 South, man. I'm so proud of them, man. They done turned something of their passion into something great, man. So salute to them fellas. They funny as hell, man. I always enjoy watching them. I was watching another comedian last night. I think his name was Nate somebody, big dude. And he was kind of funny, man. He had me crying because his thing is that he like messing with the crowd. I mean, most comedians do. But I mean, that's pretty much his show. Fucking with people on the show, man. So I watched that last night. He was pretty good. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Now y'all probably won't get a chance to actually see it, but one thing on my bucket list, I got 3 right now that I'm thinking that I want to do. One, I want to go somewhere where nobody knows me, and I want to do stand-up comedy one time, just one time. It's something I've been wanting to do for years now. So I'm going to do it, but you won't know about it. I might come back and tell y'all about it later. I'll let y'all know if I bombed or if I did good either way. But that's one thing I want to do that's on my bucket list. Y'all know I call it my list. But that, I want to go to Japan and I also want to go to Italy. Those are the 3 things. I used to want to skydive. But I changed my mind out of that because I don't think that I know I won't be able to do it. I freeze. I remember we were in Hawaii. Yeah, I believe we were in Hawaii, and you know how you do that water ski thing where you paraski, you get on a ski and then they attach a parachute to your back. And me and my second wife, we was doing that. Well, and I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. But when it was time to do it, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I backed out. She did it, I didn't. I just couldn't get out of my mind that I'm going to be up maybe 100 feet in the air. And when I look down, all I see is water. You know what I mean? And I only learned how to swim because I just didn't want to die. So that's why I learned how to swim. But yeah, man, I bailed out, man. I didn't do the parasailing or whatever it was. You dig? So that's when I realized that I couldn't skydive. Because if I couldn't have did that, how in the hell you think you're gonna get in a plane or something like that and jump out? So yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening for sure. What y'all saying in the chat, man? Cut Creator said B Norman should shake up the boxing world by saying he will fight Boots at 54. I'm pretty much sure he'll fit in at 54. GPZ say, pardon me, y'all. I'm dealing with this downtown traffic. Okay. Barbara D said Japan is on my bucket list as well, Jay. Okay. Barbara D, we might have to go there together. I want to go to Okinawa. Barbara D said, Jay, I'm not mad at you. I couldn't do that skydiving either. Yeah, I can't do it. Jab Queen, what you laughing at? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I paid for the parasailing and everything, man. I was like, I ain't doing that. I'm afraid of heights hugely, y'all. You do, and I'll do things to overcome my fear, but that parasailing, I don't think I'd have been able to do that at all. But as we were talking about, well, we've been talking about a lot of stuff, but Canelo and Buds, y'all see the little promos and everything they've been doing about them. But recently, they had a little dinner together, y'all. They had a little dinner together. The Sheik and Crawford and Canelo, and I don't know how I like this, man. It's like, matter of fact, here's the picture right there, y'all. This is them. You got Crawford, you got Turkey, and you got Canelo, and mad food on the table. I believe they're supposed to be having a press conference today in Riyadh. So I make sure y'all check into that, man. You dig? But I just wonder, how's that conversation in the room? You know what I mean? This guy, y'all about to fight each other. Y'all sitting having dinner. I just wonder what the conversation is, because you got two apex predators there, man. Both of them, neither one of them ain't interested in losing at all. You know what I'm saying? And I just wonder, was there any shit talking at the table? What do y'all think? Y'all think it was some shit talking at the table? I just wonder, man, because I can't see me sitting across from my opponent and not talk shit at all. You know what I mean? They say eating camel hump. Hey, look who dropped in on us. Wham Old School. Well, salute to you, Wham Old School. Good to see you, my guy. Appreciate you blessing us with your presence. The other half of Angry White Man, you did. Good to see him, man. Good to see him for sure. For sure. Let me see who else up in here I done seen walk in the building now. I already spoke to Cut Creator. Let me see who else up in here. Anybody else that hung out that I don't see? Tim Layton in the building. Twin, my twin is in the building. He said, no ish talk. Real prison talk with Tommy in the building. Salute. Mike Grimm said they eating camel hump. Do people eat camel? I don't think I would want to eat a camel, man. I bet you it's fatty if it is. I bet you it's real fatty. But yeah, they've been they're I'm interested in that fight. At first I wasn't interested in that fight, man. Wasn't interested. Matter of fact, here their little promo they did.
Everybody, it's your boy Terrence Crawford. We here in Riyadh. Shout out to all the fans, all the supporters. Stay tuned. Hope you guys come out, support September 13th, press conference tomorrow. See you guys there.
The fans, thank you for the support, thank you for the reception, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited for this fight, and thank you Turki Al-Rashid, thank you the Crown Prince, everybody who is involved in this. The fans, thank you for the support, thank you for the reception, and I'm very excited to be here. I'm very excited for this fight, and thank you Turki Al-Rashid, thank you the Crown Prince, everybody who is involved in this.
I just wonder, man. Do y'all think it was some shit talking, man? I hope so, man. You know, cause I don't like that friendly stuff, man. Just like with when Jermell Charlo fought Canelo, man. Yo, I was so mad that there was no shit talk going on. You know what I mean? I remember when they first pulled up at the I think it was the Palladium. You know, and I'm outside, man, like a little cheerleader for Jermell, man. I'm like, yo, it's a line in the house. You can hear me on other people's videos, like Fight Hype and all of them was, you know, videotaping. And I'm louder on their video than they are and shit. You know what I mean? I'm trying to hype Jermell. And, man, big disappointment, man. I wouldn't even been mad if he had tried, y'all. But he didn't even try. Now, Crawford's a different animal. So I don't see him bowing out gracefully, man. I go back and forth with this fight a lot. When it first was announced, I didn't even give Crawford a chance in hell. But this fight has grew on me, man. It has grew on me, and I can see how Crawford could win this fight. I can see how Canelo can't lose this fight. You know what I mean? Recently, we seen Canelo on a video and had a shirt on that said "Easy Work." And I've actually heard him say stuff like that about the Crawford fight. I hope he doesn't not take this fight seriously, because that would be bad for him. He can't take this fight not being serious, for the simple fact what they've been saying about him lately. You know what I mean? Him being a cherry picker, him ducking Benavidez, you know what I mean? And lately, it is true. Canelo has been taking the low road on everything. On everything, he's been taking the low road, man. He's not been taking any risks in any fight that he has picked lately. Do y'all think that might be backfire for him? Because I truly believe, man, boxers get better when they have people that will take them to the next level, man. You know, you fighting a can, as we would say, is not helping you at all. You know what I mean? And he's been doing that can after can. No disrespect to the fighters that he has fought, but he has picked them so righteously, you know. And remember, he was doing that going up in weight. I know Mike Rim is cringing right now. You know, that's his boy. I mean, Mike Rim actually part Mexican. He's from Guadalajara. And I know right now he is cringing as I speak about his boy Canelo. But I got to call a spade, man. He's been fighting low-hanging fruit. He thought he had caught low-hanging fruit when he fought Bivol, but he got caught with his hand in the cookie jar and never revisit that fight. Now, Canelo calls all the shots. All the shots. Ain't nobody dictating nothing to Canelo. And I know that from firsthand knowledge of someone's told me that's been in the rooms when it comes to negotiating this, that, and the other. Canelo comes with his own contract. You don't give Canelo a contract. Canelo gives you a contract. And then y'all go from there. You know, you can, you know, y'all want to go back and look at but the only reason why Canelo and Bivol didn't happen is because Canelo didn't want it to happen. Point blank. Point blank. Because if Canelo wanted to fight him, they'll be fighting yesterday. Canelo is the boss. Ain't nobody dictating nothing to him at all. He running his show the same way that Mayweather did. He got the blueprint. He got the blueprint. what Mike Rim say? He said, now your brain is having a flat saying, I'm a Canelo fan. I'm a fan of boxing and fishing. Whatever. Somebody told me you got Guadalajara across your chest. And cinnamon on your shoulder. Barbara D says Canelo the most cherry picking boxer ever. Ain't nothing worse when a woman come down bad on you, boy. She said no respect for Canelo at all. Hey, T Hill, the first person I seen spell at all. You did. Thomas Hill said all these shots. Wim Osu said Canelo usually they only take fights that he feels is easy fights. He said, Mr. Hill, salutation, my brother. That's from Real Prison Talk. Tim Layton said, Uncle Wim, Cousin Tommy. One can at time, haha. All right. He said, supposedly Canelo got boots for a sparring partner. That's not fair. Really? Really? Wow. Yo, one thing that I've heard about when it comes to boots and sparring, boots don't do no losing in sparring. So seeing him and Canelo sparring, and if that's true, it makes sense for him to use boots. But when you get to a certain level, man, you stop being sparring partners. You know what I mean? To other, like I can't see Boots in there sparring with Canelo, especially maybe one day he might be fighting him. So I don't know. Send me the source on that. That you heard that Boots. Yeah, that normally don't happen, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you another guy that never did no sparring that way. You know, where he becomes somebody else's sparring. Danny Garcia. And his father was adamant about that. He like, my son ain't no sparring partner at all. You did? And I get it. I really dislike this fight, blank period. I don't support it at all, says Barbara D. Feliciano say, if you got two dudes eating dinner together, no rated R press conference. Huh, man? Huh, man? Huh, man? You know what I mean? Because boxing, when you're about to fight somebody, man, for that next 2 months, that guy should be your enemy, man. He should be your enemy. You got to be able to build up that anger towards him. You dig? So when you get in that ring, man, you just be let loose shorty, man. Seriously, I just don't like all this hanging out with, you know, I don't want to see you. You dig? But, you know, that's my opinion. Hey, I seen a clip the other day, man, of these two guys going at each other, man. And I think it would be a good fight. Check this out, y'all.
This is like him fighting. Bring it up, boy. Okay, so what happened to the score? We all scored though. Hey, no, focus. I can't walk I'm gonna fuck him up. Everybody, yeah, I'm stalking you.
Yo, I like that type of energy, even though it still was goofy a little bit because they were just laughing with each other, this, that, and the third. But that'd be a good fight. That's that kid, that's Shakur's cousin, if I'm not mistaken. And also you got Kremel, man. And fights like that you won't get early. You know what I'm saying? Because those could be good money fights with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we'll get a chance to see that fight anytime soon at all. You dig? I see my big homie in the building, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more is in the building. Hey, Bruce, I got a picture I want to send you too, matter of fact. I'll make sure I send that to you, man. I took a recent picture of the girls, man, and they looking good. They got about 6 more weeks left, or 5 more weeks, one or the other. And they're just looking amazing right now, man. They party all night. Well, let me say what it is. They party all day and they sleep all night. Yeah, I had to change their times, man, because my mom kept coming downstairs changing lights and shit, and I'm like, yo. So, all right, let me get back to but yeah, I think that'll be a decent fight. Who else in the building? Okay, Al Booger up in here. What's up, Al Booger, the professor? He in the building. Mike Rim said Crawford is doing a Charlo. Everybody got on a Charlo for being nice. Yo, I hope not, man. I hope not. I need some shit talking. Hey, one thing about Canelo talks shit if you talk shit to him, man. I'm gonna tell you who got under Canelo last skin, man. When he fought Mayweather, man, Mayweather was up underneath his skin horribly, man. And, Canelo was a young man, too. He was like 22, 23 years old. Yeah, Floyd caught him perfectly, man. He was too young, man. He was too inexperienced. Too young, too inexperienced, and Floyd dominated that boy that day, man. I'm trying to think, was I at that fight? I think I was at that fight, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Floyd did him dirty, man. He did him dirty. Let me see what else we got. What else? All right, damn, it's 9:41, so we definitely need to jump into what's happening in the world of boxing. Our Booger said just some young pups barking. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's get into what's happening in the world of boxing, y'all. See what's going on. Matter of fact, before we go any further, man, let's play one of our sponsors, man.
B3 Picks. Hit us in a big shout out to the JBT, Just Boxing Talk. Shout out to the Polo Don, J Hardcore, Hardcore Boxing News, and all of the channels of the JBT. They looking out for B3 Picks and B3BoxingPicks.com. Let's go green. At B3BoxingPicks.com, we provide pre-fight boxing picks of the week, but also live boxing betting options so we can make money pre-fight or during the fight betting on the beautiful sport of boxing. Follow me on all social medias at B3 Boxing Picks. Also follow my YouTube page, Not Another Boxing Channel, presented by B3 Picks, and join the membership. Go right now to b3boxingpicks.com. It's only $10 a week or $25 a month. I'll add you to the WhatsApp or Telegram group so you can receive the weekly picks and we can go green together. Let's go green.
To B3s, he's definitely a JBT member for sure, man. If you haven't joined his channel yet, man, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and do that. And if you want to go one step further, get down with the membership so he can help you go green, man. Shout out to my guy B3Z, man. And shout out to all the channels of the JBT and making us what we are, man. You dig? We is just as strong as our weakest link, man. And I just love you all, man, and what we have put together. And you know what I mean? It ain't over. We got to keep pushing, man. I know I have taken a break and stepped back for a minute, but I just had to regroup. You know what I'm saying? I just had to regroup, you dig, and get my shit in order, and that it is now. So, yes, indeedy, man. We're looking to do even more greater things and making things happen, man. And I just appreciate all of you all, man, that make the JBT what the JBT is. And if you don't know what JBT stand for, it's just boxing talk. That's all. Just boxing talk, man. But when you get us all together, you just got an amazing minds. Some of the best minds in boxing, man, are in the JBT, man. You know what I mean? So we are truly blessed for sure and no mess. All right, so we're moving on with what's happening in the world of boxing. You know what? I believe Remo put this video out this morning, man, and I'm gonna play it real quick. Y'all check this out.
135-pound division just got real interesting in the past week. Weight misses, surprise champions, retirements, and more. Let's break it all down in this video. Originally, we started with 4 champions at lightweight: Gervonta Davis, Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Vasily Lomachenko. But then, Lomachenko announces his retirement, gone from the sport, and just like that, he vacates his IBF world title. Then days later, Keyshawn Davis was supposed to step in the ring with Edwin De Los Santos and miss his weight by over 4 pounds. Not only does he lose the respect of some fans for the weight and other after-fight activities, but he also loses the WBO belt on the scale. Now that's 2 titles up for grabs, the WBO and the IBF. But the IBF didn't wait around. They immediately handed the title right over to IBF interim champion Raymond Mortai. And just like that, he's a world champion. Some fans are calling it a gift. Others are saying that he earned it in previous performances. What do you think? So as of now, we got 3 world champions at 135. Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson, and Raymond Mortai. And now the WBO belt that Keyshawn Davis left behind is looking real lonely. Right behind that vacant title is number 1 ranked Sam Noakes and number 2 ranked Abdullah Mason. Both young, both hungry, and both undefeated. But what do you think? Should Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason fight next for that vacant WBO belt? And do you think Raymond Mortai deserves to be lifted to IBF world champion without fighting for it? This division is wide open now, and hopefully we can get some of these champions to actually fight each other. Let me know what you think in the comments.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think, man, with all these new adjustments? I love that kid Abdullah Mason, man, but I don't think he's ready yet. I don't think he's ready. I think he needs some more time and some more polishment. You dig? And give him another year and a half. I just don't feel though that he's ready. Maybe some of y'all feel totally different and think that he's ready right now, but ain't nothing to rush, man. He's a young man, you know what I'm saying? And I hate when they put people in fights premature that's not ready, you know what I mean? Now, sometimes you might end up, and if you're just that great, like how they try to put, where they did put Tank versus god damn, I can't think of his name, but somebody put it in the chat. And it was like Floyd was trying to cross Tank out. That's how I looked at it, y'all. And a lot of people think of it as well. You dig? But cream rises to the top. And Tank seized that moment, man, and became champion of the world. You dig? But I remember when that fight first happened, I didn't think Tank was ready yet, to be honest. And when they were trying to get him to fight Lomachenko back in the day, I didn't think he was ready. I felt though that Lomachenko was too more experienced, but I could have been completely wrong. But Mayweather and them did not want Tank nowhere near Lomachenko back in the day. And that was shit. How many years ago? 3 or 4 years ago? You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I feel, though, that you should let these guys grow their way in, man, opposed to just throwing them in the deep water and telling them to swim. Sometimes that ruins them forever, man. And, you know, like I said, sometimes cream does rise to the top. But I don't think Abdullah Mason ready yet, y'all. And I love me some Abdullah Mason. I just don't feel, though, that he's not. I don't feel, though, he's ready. And I ain't going back and forth with none of y'all about it. All right, what's next, man? What's next? What's next? What's next? Let's see. All righty. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. All right, we got a fight coming up. We got Mbili versus Sasaki. I like this fight. Sulaki's a little old in the tooth now, but it's a good fight for Mbili. You dig? It's going to be Friday, June the 27th. I'm telling you, I'm not impressed with the Mbili kid at all. And I feel, though, when he finally steps up into some real competition, I feel, though, he's going to get punished. That's just my thought. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. You know, I know he comes with a lot of steam and he tries to overwhelm you and this, that, and the third. But I'm going to tell you, certain fighters love guys like that to fight against, man, because they easy pickings, man. Because they throw in their hands so much, you know what I mean? You're gonna get caught, you know. And guys that are good with timing and distance and everything, he's just gonna be easy pickings, man. And that's just my opinion. I could be completely wrong, but you know, just to hang out so I can have an opinion, right? And not get beat up about it. Next fight that we got coming up soon, Wilder versus Herndon. Now, I am happy that Deontay Wilder's back fighting. I kind of consider myself a hardcore, but I ain't never heard of this dude right here that about to fight. Forgive me. I know some of y'all more astute people in the hangout that have more vast boxing mind than mine. I just ain't never heard of the dude at all. You did. I'd like to see him fight who could he afford, man? That was still a name. Oh, you know what? He could afford the dude that what's it, Big Baby. Not the little Big Baby, but the first Big Baby. They got history. Big Baby talked mad shit about his ex-girl. You know what I'm saying? So I think that would have been a good fight for a comeback fight for Wilder. What do y'all think, man? Would y'all like to see Wilder against Big Baby, the drugstore? Boxer Jaguar said, I think the guy that walked out the ring against a jock. No, that's this dude? That ain't this dude, is it? Get out of here. I hope that's not him. Wim Old School said, Jay, did you hear Jen Sasaki lost 6 weeks of his memory from? No, I didn't hear that. Wow. He don't remember nothing from 6 weeks ago. That's crazy. He was laid flat out. They say that knockout is I actually missed the knockout, man. I was door dashing and I think I had got out the car to make a delivery. When I came back, they was trying to wake the kid up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I missed that. I didn't even have a chance to watch a replay yet. He said nobody. But nah, that ain't the dude that walked out the ring, though, is it? It don't look like that dude. I remember watching that fight live. And McQueen said Big Baby just had pulled out on the Wardley fight. Probably wouldn't have been available. That's true. I was thinking the same thing when I was actually saying it. But I still would like that fight, though. I like that fight. And it'll sell. Because one thing Big Baby taught Major Shiznit You know what I mean? And Wilder gonna talk it right back with him. You know what I mean? So it will be a crossroad fight for the both of them. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it, Al Booger. They never woke up, just threw him up on a stretcher, woke his ass up at the hospital. Then he ain't that wake up? Stop playing. Yo. See, and that's what happened, man. When you mix the alphabets up, man. You got these D fighters fighting B and A fighters, man. I'm gonna tell you, I remember when I truly understood when Floyd says levels to this is when I was at the Gotti fight. Was it Floyd against was it Gotti? Arturo Gotti, yeah, rest in peace, man. And when Floyd fought that dude, now Arturo Gotti was whipping ass up until then. He was a weight bully because he would blow up like 20 to 25 pounds the night of the fight. You did. And he was a warrior, man. But to see how Floyd systematically just beat the stew out of him, a Remo word, beat the stew out of him, man. I was in third row, man. And I felt sorry for Arturo Gotti, man, because I had become fond of him because he fought in Atlantic City was his home. He owned Atlantic City. You know what I mean? So back then I used to do a lot of gambling and stuff, man. And so I used to be able to go to all the fights. So I seen all three of Gotti and Ward and all the man. So you but the way Floyd said it before the fight. He say, I'm an A fighter. He's a C fighter. And that's so real, man. It's so real. Matchmaking, man, is crazy. My big homie, brother Marvin McDowell, he always talks about matchmaking, man. And matchmaking really makes the casuals really think a fighter is all that, and in actuality, he ain't. It's just because you don't know anything about his opponent. You did. But in actuality, man, they're matching A's against C's all the time, or even D's, man. And when you do that, you get what happened yesterday. That dude should have never been in the ring with Norman, man, at all. But they'll hype it. He a knockout artist and but man, it should be a law against A fighters fighting C fighters, man. And McQueen said Jen Sasaki is a solid fighter, just reckless as hell. The same thing that makes him dangerous makes him vulnerable. Yeah, for sure. I'm not arguing with you, but what I'm saying is I feel though that it's levels and he shouldn't have been in there with them. Definitely a solid fighter. But solid against who though? His competition. Let's say he's a C. They might have him fighting E's. And he's whipping all the E's ass. Yeah, very seldom you get a chance to see an A plus fight an A plus, or you know what I mean? It has to be a lot of money involved. Now, like what we got now, we got Canelo against Crawford. Two A's fighting. Are they in their prime? Nada. And those type of fights is normally you get them in the ladder of the career because they're money fights and they what they call it when you those fights that'll take care of you the rest of your life. Those fights will take care of you the rest of your life, man. But you normally don't get them till later, like Mayweather versus Pacquiao. You did. I mean, Mayweather and Pacquiao would have been such a better fight 5 years before it happened. Well, 3 years before it happened. You know what I mean? And we normally get these fights later, man, and I hate when we don't get them when they should have happened. But they're not going to do those fights because it's about prize making. It's about making the best money, and you lose the bag because you're fighting someone that's a risk. It's a chance, and you might lose that. I told you that's why I feel though that we're not going to get. Well, we probably ain't going to get it now anyway. But that Boots versus Norman, you dig? And I still feel though that if they both fought, we'll see levels different. We'll see levels different. And I know some of y'all might not agree, but I feel though if Boots fought Norman, we'll see a big difference. What y'all saying in the chat? What y'all saying in the chat? Let me see. I see Ant got some stuff to say. Let's see what Ant got going on. Breakdown Shorty, if you will, says, let me see. He said he fought some guys that are better than him skill-wise, but they didn't have the poise and the temperament to deal with his aggression. Yeah. That's why you got to be a complete fighter, man. I'm going to tell you, those two words, man, poise and temperament, and also I would add composure. You know what I mean? I think some of the best fighters are the best fighters because they know how to remain poised or have composure. Floyd was good at it. Nothing rattled him. I remember when Floyd was fighting Marco Madonis the first time. Everybody was going crazy. The arena was so quiet you could have heard a mouse pissing on cotton. Floyd corner was going crazy. But the whole time, Floyd just remained composed. And he was good at that, man. He was good at that. He never panicked. He never panicked. He never was just reacting just to react because something just happened, man. And he gracefully won that fight. I don't feel though he won that fight by a lot. A few of y'all feel though that Madonna beat him that night. You dig? But that's one thing I've always been impressed with was Floyd, with how composed and how poised. Even remember when they had all that craziness when Floyd fought Zab Judah, and Floyd had hit Zab in his nuts, I believe, or vice versa, one or the other. And everybody jumped in the ring. Everything just went pandemonium, got crazy. But if you look in the corner where everybody was going haywire, Floyd was standing in the corner like this, not being part of none of it, not reacting on what happened or anything like that. He just went into a neutral corner and was not part of none of that. You know what I mean? So that is so important when you're able to and be able to slow down a fight. When I mean slow it down, I'm talking mentally. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you, you got a guy like Madonna that's throwing 9,000 punches at you at a time, but yet you still remain poised and you still hold your composure. You know what I'm saying? And you punching in between the raindrops, man. Special guys can do that. Everybody can't do that, man. Everybody can't do that, and that's makes the difference of a great fighter and a good fighter. This is my opinion. Yeah, Floyd was definitely special. Real Prison Talk with Tommy said Madonna won that in my book. Ant McQueen said, agreed, big dog. Composure is necessary, especially against aggressive fighter. Amen. Ooh, I got stamped by Ant McQueen, y'all. Mike Rim say, with the power Tank has, he don't need matchmaking. Yeah, but granted, what happens when your power fails you. You know what I mean? But now it's different with Tank, because Tank still has immense skills. Yeah, Tank got skills. Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to be able to knock out everybody. It's just, it is what it is. You're not going to knock out everybody. Nobody has 100% KO ratio. Eventually, you're not going to knock that person out. I.e., Benavidez, no, not Benavidez, Beterbiev versus Bivol. At the time, I believe that Beterbiev had the best knockout ratio, period. At one time, Deontay Wilder had it. But eventually, you're going to come across somebody that's not going to get knocked out. Just like the last fight with Lamont and Tank. Oh, Jay, he didn't have Calvin. Calvin was in the corner now. All right, let's now, he wasn't lead guy. He wasn't lead guy, but he was there, man. So let's not take away from Lamont Roach, man, because he did amazement. He did amazement. And I'm going to tell you, he had the better punch that night. I ain't going back and forth with y'all. He the one that made Tank do the two-step. I never seen Lamont do the two-step. You know, I'm a Tank guy. But I'm going to call it like I see it, because we don't get down like that in the hangout, man. We don't deal with the biasness. We're going to call a spade, man. And that kid did a phenomenal job that night. I know some people were saying, well, Tank wasn't Tank. Okay. He still hit Lamont. He didn't knock him out. Come on now. We're gonna be grown up, or we gonna just be fanboys? Let's get real now. Give that boy his flowers, his credit with due. And I'm gonna tell you, we're probably gonna get a better fight this time. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, man, they have learned so much from each other. I talked to Lamont's dad maybe a month ago, and by then he said, Jay, I done watched that fight 26 times. He said, I done watched that fight 26 times. Trust me, they dissecting every little thing. And since that fight, my understanding is Tank been in the gym every day. Every day. We seen the pictures. Great shape. In great shape. And Tank got something to prove now. I know some people say, oh, he ain't got to prove. No, he does. I seen when they called the fight that night, and when they called it a draw, how Tank responded. He dropped his head. He had his hands on the ropes and did like that, because he was in new territory. He was somewhere he ain't never been before. This fight will let us know exactly what's in Tank, because he's in some virgin territory now. Is he gonna shit, or is he gonna get off the pot? Me personally, I feel though we're gonna see a hellacious fight that night. High, what did it say? High speed chess. Do I think we're gonna get a knockout? I don't think so. Do I think we're gonna get a knockdown in that fight? I think so. I think we're gonna get a knockdown on this fight. But let me tell you something, man. You got two great minds in there, man. Both of them dudes are hella intelligent in the ring, man. the real winner will be us supporters, man. Support. I can't wait till they finally finalize and tell us exactly when the date is so we can start preparing for it. You did? You know what I mean? Hopefully we gonna get one of them super cribs in Vegas, man. I hate going to Vegas in July and August because it's hot as hell. Hot as hell, man. So and it was hot the last time we was there. Lord have mercy. And we had a swimming pool. It was so hot, we didn't even really want to get in the pool. That's how damn hot it was, man. You dig? But we had a great house, man. We had some great people in the house, man. We ate some good food, man. Drank good. We had fun, man, and no problems. You know what I mean? To get a group of people together and there's no back enforcement or anything like that, man. And we didn't had that a couple of times down, and I just love it, man, for sure. We just got some great people, man. We all gelled together good, just like when we all was in Philly, man. That was a social experiment, man, for over 10 people to be in a house together, and we had never even met each other in person before. You know, that was just amazing, man. And it was just like being home with your brothers and sisters. I don't know where I went everywhere now. Ant McQueen said he fought his way up to being ranked number 3 in the WBO, 17 KOs and 19. Sometimes that equalizer makes up for a gap in skill. Amen. And a boom shakalaka to that. Mike Rim said, with the power Tank has, he doesn't. Okay, I read that. Madonna. Okay, I read that. Madonna's was throwing a lot and with a whole lot of steam. You know, Floyd and them paid that boy over $1 million. I heard 1.5 million, not for him to wear them. What was them? What was the name of them gloves? Somebody put it in the chat. They said Floyd paid him 1.5 million, not to wear those gloves. You hear me? 1.5 million to not wear them gloves. I think there was M something. I can't think of it. Mike Rem said it's hard for every fighter to be perfect for 12 rounds. When somebody power carries that far, it's very rarely that they go the distance. That is true. Deontay Wilder always said, I only got to be perfect once. You got to be perfect the whole 12 rounds. But it's possible, though. Feliciano said Roach won to himself more than anything else. True. When Lamont win the rematch, they going to say Tank over Train. Man, I can't wait for that rematch, man. Vegas going to be on steroids that weekend, y'all. Vegas going to be on steroids, man. I told you, all of us out there. What was the name of that movie with Mike Tyson and them? It's not that Hangover. We're gonna reproduce it. we gonna reproduce the Hangover, man. We're gonna call it the Hangouter. We're gonna tear that town up. All right, yeah, I think I'm back. Hopefully, I'm back. My computer just tried to do an update just now. My computer just tried to do an update. It was like my screen went blank, and then it said update about to stop. I'm like, how you gonna do an update? And I'm in the middle of a goddamn. But that's all right, y'all. I'm not in the problems only solutions. Hopefully, I'm live again, y'all. Give me a thumbs up in the chat to let me know I'm live again. But I tell you what, maybe that's my cue to let me know I need to finish up on what's happening in the world of boxing, y'all. So let's get that finished up. Am I live? Give me a thumbs up to let me know I'm live, y'all. Am I live? Because I'm not seeing nobody saying nothing in the chat right now. Am I live? Hopefully I'm live. Nobody's responding. Can you testing 1, 2, 3? Am I live, y'all? Okay, good. Thank you, Booger Man. All right, I appreciate that. I forgot you all are behind, so I'm live, but actually y'all like 3 seconds behind me. I think that's how it works. I think y'all like 3 seconds behind me. All right, y'all. Let's finish up with what's happening in the world of boxing, man. I've been talking too much. Maybe the computer was trying to tell me, all right, man, get to the news, man. Get to the news. All right. Shout out to this guy right here, Brandon Lee, man. We haven't been seeing him lately, but he went back to college, man, and he just got a degree, man. I believe he just got his bachelor's, and now he's about to go back to get his master's. So shout out to Brandon Lee, man. He is, if I'm not mistaken, still undefeated. He's undefeated, but he's out, trying to make sure that after boxing, man, he still have a career as well. He still have a career. So shout out to Brandon Lee, man. I like this kid. I remember I think his last fight or the fight before last, man, he got knocked down, but then he got back up and handled business. I love when a fighter can do that. All right, another fight that's coming up, man. Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Do anybody in here believe that Chavez Jr. can beat Jake Paul? Do y'all feel though he has enough skills that he can beat Jake Paul, or will it be another Jake Paul slaughterment, man? What do y'all think? Put it in the chat. Tell me. Station break me, man. We ain't had no coffee break today. Can we get a coffee break?
It's time for a station break, y'all. So grab that cup of coffee. Take you a sip. Smell that aroma. Now back to the show.
Well, that Jamaican coffee, boy, it just hits different. It hits different. All right. What's next? What's next? What's next? We have Catterall versus Eubank. We got that fight coming up. That's going to be July the 5th, 2025, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Hopefully, I'll be fishing somewhere that day. Hopefully, I'll be fishing. Me and Mike Rim. So I can show him how to fish a little bit, y'all. Next, Bam Rodriguez and Manny Pacquiao. Parallels aren't bad to see. I like Bam Rodriguez, man. Bam, yo, I love when they have him on the 1-2. Like they got the Boots as the main event, and then they got Bam as the co-main. Man, I love me some Bam Rodriguez, because one thing about Bam, you're going to get hit with the boo-bop bang, man. He going to put your ass on the floor, man, for sure. So shout out to Bam. I like Bam Rodriguez. I don't know about the parallel of him and Manny Pacquiao. And me personally, all respect to Manny Pacquiao, but I feel though that Pacquiao was a juice king. I really feel though that he was a juice dude. And it seemed like ever since they called him up on the juice, man, and he started to have to hit that Olympic style testing, we ain't start seeing all these knockouts or any of those things anymore, y'all. We didn't see none of that no more. So what do you think? I don't know. But at one time, Pacquiao was tearing through divisions, man, and putting everybody on that assicle, man. You know, a guy came from what, 118, went all the way up to 54. Where they do that at? Eight division champion. Different. He was different, wasn't he? Definitely different. All right, what else we got here? Jerome Boots Ennis confirms plans to leave welterweight for the 154 division. And I'm happy about it. I'm happy about that. And I know a lot of you all are happy about that. I know some of y'all want y'all cake and eat it too. Y'all still want to see him against Barrios. I mean, not Barrios, against Norman Jr. I think Norman shouldn't take no fight until he finds out who is the winner between Barrios and Pacquiao, and he should fight the winner. I think he should fight the winner. So hopefully we get that. I think Barrios beats Pacquiao. You dig? I think this is just a money grab for Pac. You know what I mean? Because they say he goes through his dollars quickly. Because he's a giver, y'all. Next. Mutalis, y'all know I can't pronounce that name. Murtalaviv versus Kelly. A disappointing mismatch eyed for Canelo Crawford undercard. And this is what we be talking about right there, man. He gonna slaughter that kid, man. He's gonna slaughter Josh Kelly. Seriously. But it is what it is, man. And recently, the Sheik said that, you know, he ain't gonna have no more Tom and Jerry fights and this, that, and other. And when he said Tom and Jerry, what he was meaning about fighters that run the whole time when they fight. You did. And he said he's not gonna have that Tom and Jerry man anymore. So we're gonna see. Not to say that this fight was a Tom and Jerry fight, but all right, next. Dinner before the war. Canelo Crawford photo creates debate on Boxing New Era. If y'all missed the picture, I did put it up earlier. I'll show it again. That's the fight, the dinner that they had. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I wasn't happy about that, man. I wasn't happy about it, but it is what it is. What's next, y'all? There it is right there. Brian Norman Jr. father gloats at the KO win, accuses Jerome Boots Ennis of fleeing welterweight division. As I told y'all, man, I feel though this was clout chasing at its best. What he said at the end of the fight, man, I wonder how long it took them to put that together. Talking about when there's a storm, you run and get your boots. I'm like, he couldn't wait to say that. It was planned, you know what I mean? But hey, it was clout chasing at its best, y'all. That's just my opinion on that. All right, last but not least, it's time to ditch the WBA, WBC, and WBO. Time to revamp the NBA. And this is something that Turkey recently said. And I'm gonna pull it up actually. Let me pull it up real quick for y'all. Here you go, Boxing News 24. And it says, recently, Turkey Al Sheikh made a controversial comment on X, stating he no longer wants to see the Tom and Jerry type of fights, hinting at the performance of Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez a few weeks ago at Times Square. Latino casual fans from Mexico and countries in South America adhere to Turkey view that there should be no running in boxing, and even proposed it should be permanently banned. The Philippine casual fans also praised low IQ brawlers like Charlie Suarez versus Emmanuel Navarrete and despised the Floyd Mayweather Jr. boxing style. Well, you know, the Filipinos would despise Floyd, being though he beat up their king. Say most of these nations only developed the same ED-209 Robocop robots, with the exception of Cuba, the Dominican Republic, Japan, and Ukraine. Once they start changing the rules of boxing into a brawler-friendly match, the next step will be to ban clinching from the sport. Wow, that would be crazy, to ban clinching out of fighting. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't know how that don't even seem realistic, man. That they're gonna, how you gonna Turkey just need to shut up, man. You know what I mean? That it is what it is, man. I guess he feels though that he's put so much of an influx of money into boxing that he can just say whatever the hell he big and bad enough to say, man. But Tom and Jerry, I mean, hey, that guy got to learn how to cut the ring off. Then, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just bottom line, man. It's all part of boxing. It's all part of boxing, man. Our booker said Norman Sr. is a shameless disgrace. But shout out to Junior. I love it. Hey, but shout out to Junior. Will Canelo have dinner with Benavidez? Yeah, how about that? Going to the show me how to get stuck on the bottom. Not interested. Junior looks real flabby and soft. Jake Paul is using that Chavez name. That's all he's doing. Junior has solid skills, but not sure if he has the hustle. Right. Yeah, because the kid could fight. I don't take that away from him. He just had no discipline, man. He had no discipline whatsoever. And that's another thing, you know, in boxing, man, that is up there with being composed and having poise. You got to have discipline, man. You definitely got to have discipline. And this kid seemed like he had none. All he said to himself all the time was yes, 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 which made a mess. But listen here, y'all. I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody that done showed up again for another hardcore party. Appreciate y'all, man. And I thank you all for tolerating me. But I'll be back at y'all, man, on Monday. I hope everybody have a great weekend. Make sure at 2:00 y'all check out the big homie, Kaz Sports. And then at 4:00, make sure y'all go check out Just Do Boxing. Then you got All Access Senior Cobb, the Rise Podcast at 9 or at 8. Then at 10:00, we got Angry White Men, man. So we got a full roster today, man. Make sure y'all check out all the shows, man. I appreciate y'all rocking out today. I'm gonna get on out this door, man. Do me a little dash and jack and enjoy my weekend. I gotta go take my son Malachi that's going to college, man. Did I ever show y'all his graduation picture, y'all? You know, I'm a proud papa, man. He about to go to college. I don't know if I showed y'all that one. Let me see. Oh, damn, I'm talking behind the screen. Why y'all ain't tell me the screen was up, man? I'm just running my mouth. And y'all ain't tell me. Let me see if I can find the graduating picture of Malachi, and he'll be going to Morgan. He's going to Morgan State. Let's see if I can get this picture up for you all. He just graduated out of high school. Now I got one left. To finish high school. And this was me and Malachi, man. Malachi just graduated, and he will be going to Morgan State University, man. And shout out to my youngster. But yeah, tomorrow we got to go out and get him. We got to go get him a computer for college, man. Get him a laptop for college, man. Other than that, man, I appreciate Lottie Dot and everybody, man, that hung out today. for another hardcore party. I'm gonna get on out here. I salute you all. Man, how you turn this damn thing off? And we out of here. Peace.